The legal minds of the continent gathered in Pretoria to discuss the challenges facing the continent. One of those who are attending the conference is the head of state of Ghana, who was honored by the African Bar. He weighed in on the current situation in West Africa.
We in West Africa are currently preoccupied with the need to free the region from the terrorist insurgency that has engulfed Mali, Burkina Faso, parts of Niger and Nigeria, and is threatening the peace and stability of the coastal nations of Benin, Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and my own country of Ghana. It is incumbent that in our generation we all stand together to defeat this menace and guarantee the peace and stability which are essential to the rapid economic development not only of West Africa, but also of the entire continent, this being the surest way to banish poverty in our time. In the same vein, we must reiterate our commitment to democratic governance based on the separation of powers and the rule of law, and reject all unconstitutional changes of government.
The conference comes at a time where democratic institutions are often called upon to make rulings when the election results are challenged in the courts. The other issues are the coups that have become a problem.
We must have constitutionalism, we must have the rule of law, we must have democracy, good governance. Let us entrench these on the African continent.
My view is that there is a new era, because in the year 90s we fought to have democracy and the rule of law, etc. And we thought that our fight should have put an end to coup d'etats and other troubles. But now we must realize that there must be a renewal of our thoughts, a renewal of action to stabilize Africa and to keep going on. And we are here for that, to think, to reflect on all those issues.
Well, the bar is the voice of the people, and the bar should be there to speak on behalf of the people. When these things are happening, it seems that we have gone back. It seems as if we're having too many coups all over the place, in West Africa in particular. And if that is the trend, the bar should be able to speak, especially an African bar like this, which cuts across all the borders in Africa, should be able to speak up for the people of Africa, because we cannot stand on constitutional government. At times, the reasons they give for military coup are so flimsy, and it is out of place. It cannot be. We are in a democratic state where we have democracies all throughout Africa, and that should be upheld. The rule of law should be promoted and upheld at all times. This conference is not specifically dealing with that, but it is dealing with something that cuts across all of us. And so we must ensure that we work together for the good of African countries.
The conference will have to grapple with these issues over the coming 2 days. Sophie Mukweni, SABC News, Pretoria.